Hi friends. In the most millennial move of my life, I had Starbucks Ubered to my studio and I have zero regrets. Also, if you've never tried the double smoked bacon cheddar and egg sandwich at Starbucks, you've been getting the wrong breakfast sandwich at Starbucks. Okay folks, today is a very exciting video because I just got some Glam Goth Beauty in the mail the other day. Glam Goth Beauty is a black owned vegan cruelty free brand. They kind of own bones. I think the thing that they're most well known for is glitter. So I purchased some glitter and I also purchased a little bundle with some lashes, a lipstick, and some glitter. And I am just itching to put this all over my face. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna do something very vampy, very starlit. So if that sounds like fun to you, then please keep on watching and let's get started. So the bundle that I bought is the Starlit bundle. It comes with 3 pots of glitter and a pair of lashes and a liquid lipstick. I can say right off the bat that the packaging is primo. The shade of lipstick is called Blood Rose. I'm so excited to try this because I love myself a good red. This is kind of what we're basing the entire look off of today, is this juicy cherry blood red. Also, if you can see just how absolutely extra and ridiculous these lashes are, I think this is the thing I'm most excited for. I have no idea what it's gonna look like with my gigantic eyes. And the 3 glitters that came with the bundle: Cherub, Moonveil, and Scream. Also, the attention to detail with these little pots. I love these little lids and how detailed and delicate they are. The other 2 glitters that I picked up while I was on the website, one's called Annabelle and one's called Medusa. One's a very copper orange color and the other is kind of this yellow, green, gold. Glam Goth Beauty actually does sell their own glitter glue, which I really wanted to pick up. However, they were sold out. All right, let me just get these swatched so that you can see them all. Holy Toledo, you can't even really see them very well until it hits the light. This one's called Scream. It's a straight up silver. This one with the larger chunks and the orange micro glitter is Moonveil, and the green gold is Cherub. I don't know which one I want to use today. I am gearing more towards Cherub just because I really love that green shift. It is so stunning. Let me turn that way down just so you can see. I went to go wash my hand, nothing moved. So at least we know that if these glitters go on your eyes, they're not going anywhere. Because we're doing a red lip, I kind of want to keep the eye pretty neutral. So I think what I'm gonna do today is do something really dark, smoky, with some black actually in it as well. I like how this has become kind of a segment. Let's pull out the palettes today. I think I want to use Relic just to start building up a crease. Melt always puts a blackish color into their palettes. And this one kind of is like kind of an off black gray, which I thought would look kind of cool. It's called Pantheon. Do I need a lighter transition shade? Or can I just be talented? Let's zoom you in and start some eyeshadow. I think first actually, I'm gonna go into the Jaclyn Hill palette and use one of these neutral shades to start off with. And then we're just gonna build up from there. I want the edges to be softer. I don't want that harsh line. So I think I'm gonna start with something lighter. All right, let's just throw on some primer. All right, then let's dip into good old Jaclyn Hill and just start mapping out a shape. This is why I wanted a lighter tone to start with, just because I cannot be bothered to be more precise with laying down this kind of transition shade. So the closer to your skin tone, the less work you have to do. And I don't want it to wing out too far. I do want the corner of the eye to have that lifted effect. So I'm kind of dragging it up to meet the end of my brow, which, you know, could be different on any given day, but today it's there. This is basically just something for the eyeshadow to blend into. I do want to go in with Relic. I don't know, I'm feeling the warmer gray as opposed to the cooler gray. And this one's going to be a little bit more precise, just a touch. So using a smaller brush, we're just starting to work our way inward. Because we laid down a transition shade, we don't have to go in and tap the product like I usually do. You can, but you can also just start using windshield wiper motions and it should blend on top of that eyeshadow, no problem. This tone of gray is so unique and I really gravitate toward it. It's like a warm gray, which I always find is really flattering. It adds a depth, but it's different and it's more unique than just your average gray. I'm gonna start working that onto the outer third of the lid just to create some shape, some depth. And I kind of like to wiggle the eyeshadow in this kind of angle down into the lash line. This is basically just going to be your average smoky eye, but with glitter. And I'm going to take the previous brush and just run over those edges a little bit. So taking the smallest blending brush I have and dipping it into Pantheon, tapping off the excess and getting right into that outer third. And this one I'm gonna place a little bit more precisely because we don't want the look to get overrun with black, but we do want that depth. I think this is like the perfect shade of black for a smoky eye because it's just light enough that it gives you that really smoked out effect, but it doesn't just look like you, I don't know, smeared black mascara all over your face. All right, let's take the brush that we used previously and just smoke that out a little bit more, blending the edges, just trying to avoid that black getting too far up into the blend. I think the last step I actually do want to go into Void and just very ever so gently put it onto the lid because this will really darken up that outer edge. You can kind of tell the difference now between this true black and the off black in the Muerte palette. It's a very small, slight difference, but it actually does make a difference. And that's kind of all I want to do with the black. I don't want to get too far out with that black. This is a nice little smoky base for some glitter action. So let's do that. Should I even bother cutting a crease? I guess maybe I should. Maybe just the front edge. Do a half cut crease. It really helps when you're cutting a crease to stare directly into the mirror straight on. That way you can kind of trace where the crease sits just above your regular crease. I'm gonna stick to using Cherub, which is the iridescent glitter with the green shift. And I think I kind of want to put another transition shade just right in here. And I think what would look actually really stunning is if we threw just in this area right here a dark red, because the contrast of the green and the red is going to look really, really cool. So I'm going to dip into Sangre and Corazon together to create kind of a deep crimson, and we're just going to pat that into this area here. And then let's just blend those areas a bit better with some of the Pantheon, which is that gray black. And now for the scary part. Let's do some glitter. So I have a little soap dish palette here. So I'm just gonna take some glitter, tap it onto the dish. In lieu of glitter glue, I'm going to use my lash glue again and paint directly onto the area of the cut crease, all the way to meet the edge of the red eyeshadow. Just realized that through this whole video that they've been doing yard work. That was probably really annoying. Okay, and then I'm just gonna take the glitter onto my finger and start applying. That is nuts. Of course it's all over my face. That goes without saying. You know, it's not quite the effect that I was hoping for. Yeah, like if there was a better gradient. Let me think about that while I finish up the lower lash line. Let's dip into Void and start smoking out the lower lash line. And then taking Pantheon, and then some Corazon and a little bit of Sangre. And then let's go in with the Arcana palette Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about this look anymore. I was very confident at the beginning and now that confidence is waning. Okay, I think to actually make this a bit more cohesive on the red portion, I'm going to actually go over top of that with Moonveil because it does have that orange reflect in it, and I think that will, I don't know. It's just putting more glitter onto my face, to be honest, but maybe it'll just help this look less weird. And we're just gonna paint right in this space here in between. I'm actually gonna try using a brush this time to see if I can get a better application going. Just really trying to press it in. Okay, yeah, that's cool. Oh, and those like real thick chunks of glitter really add back in some texture. Yeah, I did it. Okay, woohoo! That's a cool eyeshadow look. All right, I'm happier now. All right, I need to do all of this on the other side, and then we will reconvene to apply some lashes. Eyes are done. I am not entirely sure if they're symmetrical, to be perfectly honest with you. I'm pretty sure it's close enough that I can sleep at night. So let's apply some lashes. I love applying lashes on camera. It's my favorite thing to do. She lied. These are the Hollywood Killer Glam eyelashes. They're monsters. Oh my God. They're gonna look so amazing. I cannot wait. Firstly, I just want to put on a layer of mascara just to keep the lashes themselves from getting all gunked up. Now, before applying lash glue, I'm going to measure these out and see just how much I need to cut off because it feels like it's gonna be a lot. The rule is to always trim from the outer edge. Don't ask me why. So I'm just gonna take my little scissors and let's just trim like this chunk. These seem really sturdy, like they would withstand a good number of applications. Also, these are so soft. I don't understand why anyone would go with not cruelty-free or vegan lashes just because there's no reason to kill little minks anymore. I also like to work these between my fingers just to get the lash band a little bit warmed up. Helps the corners stick down. And then here's my little trick. I also put a dab of lash glue right on the lid on the outer corner and the inner corner. This trick was not invented by me, but it will be perpetuated by me. I don't think these are gonna fit under my sunglasses. These are insane. They went on pretty smoothly. Definitely a statement for sure. So instead of black, let's just do the opposite and do a white liner in the waterline. I feel like with these lashes now, I look kind of doll-like, so let's just lean into it, shall we? Let's try something new that I picked up at the drugstore yesterday. I don't know if this is new or just new to me, but it kind of caught my eye. It's the CoverGirl True Blend So Flushed High Pigment Blush. It's just this color really grabbed me, like by the face. It's called Hot Frenzy. And I know that more pigmented blushes look absolutely stunning on deeper skin tones. However, I am part clown, I think genetically. I just had to try it. It's pretty bright. I think we'll start off though with something a bit less pigmented. Let's start with a little bit of these two here from the Blush Bazaar. They're just kind of peachy neutrals. And then I'm gonna take a smaller brush. I'm gonna really lightly tap into this. Oh, okay. And I just kind of want to hit the apple of the cheek really lightly with this. Yeah, I don't want to go too overboard today with blush just because the eyes and the lips are going to be so crazy. Let me just throw on a little bit of Luminoso on the apple of the cheek just to bring some life back into the face. And yes, these lashes are 1000% obscuring my vision slightly. That's for sure. Don't drive with these lashes on. Okay, highlight. Only because I really don't have anything else that matches. I'm just going to use the Physicians Formula butter highlighter. I would have preferred something a bit more gold or just straight up white, but I don't really have anything in my collection that is exactly what I'm looking for, so this will have to do. I'm also going to pop this on the inner corner and up onto the brow bone. You know, it's just not as beamy as I want it to be. I'm actually going to grab Jaclyn Hill here and go into one of these guys. Let's try the lipstick. I'm really excited about this. Okay, the applicator is so tiny and cute. Okay, hold on, let's give this a whirl. Oh my God, smells so good, like artificial cherry. Probably should have used lip liner. Ooh. That is like one of those true blue reds. Oh, she's dry. Not in an uncomfy way, but it did dry down pretty much all the way. I'm gonna actually just throw on a little bit of liner just on the bottom and on top to create a more precise line. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Stunning. Let's finish her off. You know what, let's just put on a little bit of Diamond Balm just while we're still a little bit damp. Couple of freckles just because I feel like weird without them, but I just want to keep them situated right on the nose. Last thing we have to do is a little bottom mascara. All right guys, this is it. This is the look all complete. And I just realized now what this look reminds me of. This look is pretty much pound for pound how I used to do my makeup for dance recitals. Like the green gold glitter came in a tube, giant lashes, hot blush, and a blue-based red lipstick by Revlon. This is the look. It's like making me actually a little nostalgic, which is hilarious. So this is kind of like that, but hopefully elevated. I am loving this glitter. It is insane how multi-dimensional it is. Like I'm sure the camera can't even really pick it up, which is something that all beauty gurus say. The way Cherub shifts into Moonveil over top of that burgundy eyeshadow, it is nice. Also, this lip is not going anywhere. If you're looking for a matte liquid lip, this could be it. It's funny, it went on very creamy, like it went on really smoothly, but it wasn't too thick. Because I feel like the thicker the liquid lip, the harder it is to manage. But because the layer is so thin, I feel like it's a lot more comfortable as a matte lipstick goes. Also, stunning color, absolutely stunning. These lashes actually are so heavy. I would not recommend wearing these for longer than a couple of hours. Weight aside, the lash band is very comfortable. I'm not actually having a difficult time with them. It's just that they're so big that they actually have weight to them. If you were gonna wear this look on stage, your face would reach the back of the house. So please do me a favor, go check out Glam Goth Beauty, even just to like peruse their amazing Instagram. It's just such a beautiful brand, and that goth vibe is just so up my alley. And I cannot wait to actually get my hands on some of that glitter glue because, oh, lash glue was just not cutting it for this. So that is it for me, folks. I'm gonna wrap this up real quick. Here are the many ways you can help out my channel. You can give this video a big thumbs up. You can comment down below what you thought of everything. You can subscribe. You can follow me on other social media. I will leave those right there. As always, you can check out the Patreon link in the description box down below. Also, I wanted to bring your attention to this really great podcast that I've been listening to for years, but they recently just did this amazing episode called Knock and Announce. Criminal is it's a true crime podcast, but it focuses more on the ins and outs of the criminal and justice system, as well as specific crimes, not necessarily murder cases, but each episode kind of zooms in on one particular instance. And pretty regularly, the show focuses on systemic racism in the law enforcement community in the United States particularly. This story was particularly poignant just because there was a lot of parallels to the Breonna Taylor case, but in this case, the guy survived the cops barging into his house and shooting him, I think was approximately 29 times. I'm sure you'd find actually a lot more episodes pertaining to Black Lives Matter. However, that one just highlights exactly why police reports should not be trusted at face value. Cops lie all the time to save face. And this piece of journalism articulates that perfectly. It's a perfect example of how police reports can't always be trusted. So yeah, if you're looking for a podcast, highly recommend that one. Anyway, that is it for me. I cannot wait to go out in public with this makeup on and like just take the SkyTrain home. Let me know what you guys think down below. I really am curious to know what you think of this look. I'm gonna go finish my slightly lukewarm coffee and my slightly cold breakfast sandwich, and I just hope you guys are doing well. All right, folks, stay safe, stay sane, wash your hands. We still don't have a vaccine. Arrest the cops that killed Breonna Taylor, and above all else, be kind and be generous, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.